Dang it. That hole is not supposed to be there. That one hole is supposed to be there, but not the other one, obviously. This is, if you saw my other video on, I was porting these heads. This is the second head. I was just getting going into it. Really happy with how the first one turned out. And I got a little greedy underneath the guide boss. Obviously the hole wasn't that big to start with, but I ground into it once I hit it, hoping it was a casting flaw, knowing it was probably water, and it is for sure water. Of course, later that night I did some research online and tried to find a little more information, and I came up with a cross section of this cylinder. So that would have been nice to have, because then it would have clearly showed that water jacket underneath there. That's what it looks like originally. But I got a little greedy. So, if you know and watch the other video, it was gonna go onto this motor, these heads. They came with this motor. But this motor had a set of KB191 pistons that are dome pistons. And I was just gonna run it. I knew it was going to run way too much compression, but what do you do? I'm trying to keep this on a budget. Well, after destroying the head and forced into figuring out a head solution and going down that road, then it kind of makes you go down other roads, say, why am I building the motor and only rip it apart later on because these dome pistons are going to super suck for street driving with that kind of compression. So instead we're going to do flat tops. So I've got it all ripped apart again. And I'm pulling all the bearings, cleaning everything. The only thing left in it is the cam. Pull that out. Re-clean everything. The crank, the pistons, the rods, the balancer, the flywheel, even the pressure plate is all at the machine shop now. New pistons are getting put on the rods, but it's all going to get balanced as a unit. It is still externally balanced, but I'm going to have them double check everything, make sure it's all good. Figure why not, if we're going this road, we're going to take it. So should get those back in a couple of weeks, but then I'll figure out a head situation. I've got a buddy that has a set of X heads and a set of J heads, and actually has a whole bunch of sets of J heads. I swear he hoards them. But we'll probably go with one of those. And then he's got some that already have the porting done it, so I don't even have to go and try to butcher something else again. So we'll see what happens with that. But I will keep you guys in the loop as things go on, but we're back to square one. Awesome. Awesome. See you guys.